Okay, now let's come to part 2, that is secure access to routers. We have to do this configuration on all the 3 routers. What we are going to do here, we will restrict PCA or any other machine to access R2 and only allow PCC to access R2. I repeat, we'll restrict the access of PCA or any other device to R2 and will only allow PCC to access the router R2. So let's see how this can be done. So for the command is like is access list 10 permit the host, which is the IP address of that PC number C. Okay, so we have to go to the router R1 in configuration mode. We have to fire this command access list 10. 10 is nothing but a rule number. So we are setting access list for rule number 10 permitting the host 192.168.3.2. okay, so let me copy this command, go to R1, enable it, get yourself in configuration mode and then right click and paste it and then enter. One more command we have to fire here, that we have to apply ACL 10 rule number 10 of access control list to allow the ingress traffic on the virtual terminal lines only. So if PCC wants to connect to that machine R2 router on that loopback address through SSH, then it should be allowed. So we are allowing the ingress traffic. We have to fire this command also on R1 only. So let's go on R1, right click and paste it and enter. Okay, if it shows like it is an invalid one, so make sure that you get yourself into the line mode, configuration line in mode. So how can that can be done? So after firing this command, this one, okay, you have to get yourself in out like inside configuration line interface mode. So you have to just say line VTY04, enter, and now you're in configuration line interface mode. Now let's fire the command, copy and paste, that is access class 10 and in, enter, and we are done. Exit, done. Okay, now we have to fire these 2 commands also for router R2 and R3 in a similar fashion. So let me do it quickly for you all. I'll just copy paste it. I'll go to the Cisco packet tracer, go to R2, enter, enable conft, right click, paste, enter, line VTY04, and that was, if I remember, that was access hyphen class 10 in. Let me verify. Yes, it is the same, and then click enter, then exit, and then exit. Okay, same for R3. Go to R3, enable it, conft, configuration mode, right click, paste the command, enter, permitting the only host, that is PCC IP address. Get yourself into line configuration mode, line VTY04, enter, and then right click, paste, not paste, sorry, here it will be access hyphen class 10 in, enter, and then exit and exit again. Done. Okay, so we just have configured the part number 2 here. So now let's verify. Okay, if we try to connect from, let's go with this first, PCC. So let's try to connect from PCC to the router R2, okay, through SSH. So let's go to command prompt, okay, and let's fire the same command you all can see, that is SSH, trying to log in using username admin2, and the IP address is 192.168.2.1, which was the loopback address of router number R2, and it is asking me for the password. So I'll say SCISCO2, Cisco 2, enter, and it is allowing me to configure the router. You can see I can get myself into configuration mode also. So it is allowing for this PC which we wanted actually. Let's go to PCA, and here it should get denied. it should not allow us to access it. So let's go to command prompt and let's try to connect now. Same command here also we have sshL admin2, the same IP address of R2. Enter, and you can see the connection refused by remote host. So this part is clear.
That's all guys from this video. If you really like this video, press like button and do subscribe to our channel. If any queries or suggestions, do comment below. For more such updates, follow us on Instagram and Facebook.